Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Hood. Yeah, I'm hollering at y'all. What's good? Like and subscribe. We're gonna talk real quick about TikTok and all the drama that's going on with that app. And my opinion is America is trying to buy that app so that they can control the messaging that's coming out. And a lot of Americans are on there, including myself. I do a little bit on there. I'm not famous. I don't make no $1 million like a lot of people do, but I'm on there just as a presence, to have my brands up there, Hood Films, all I do, use up 2 times with the filmmaker, all the brands that I use. I'm up there. But as far as America go, they're not letting that app stand clear and just be like Facebook, Instagram, and all of it because it's owned by Chinese people, which apparently they don't like. In their opinion, they think that TikTok is data mining, which is basically taking information from the people that is using the app, and then they using this information to do ads or build different kind of profiles about the people. And America do that too. Different apps around here they do the same thing, but they don't like it. Other countries are doing it, and so there it is stopping it. But now Trump has reopened it or left a message saying that he'll address it later today, which is actually his inauguration day. So is he going to do that today? We don't know, but the app is back live. And that's good for people who make money from it and who survive off that app because, it's tough in the world. A lot of the jobs and a lot of stuff that used to be here ain't around no more. But the big question is, why would America want this Asian company to sell to them? Like, the idea is that if you're going to be operating in America, then you have to pay for that access. You got to pay for the access to being around the people, and it has to be governed or managed by a white company. And that's just not American. I mean, they do that in other countries too. If you open company up in Japan or certain places, they want you to sell the company to a Japanese person, or the Japanese person got to have some kind of ownership in it. And that's how businesses go out of the country, a lot of times. Not everywhere, but it is places like that that want you to make sure you put something in the system in case you just coming to get money and run. So in America, they playing with nobody going to have access to our people up here. And there's a lot of people that make money up there. So then the question is, if TikTok goes down, what do they do for a living? Well, there'd probably be a lot more violence and a lot more craziness going on in the world if TikTok is closed. I mean, if you think about it, jobs, making money, all that stuff is tough. Most people got multiple income streams because of the way the economy is. It's not jobs, it's not corporations and shit like that, hiring people, putting people in the play. And white folks in America is not going to stand for an Asian company keeping all these people rich because you're going to have allegiance to your boss, like whoever's paying you. Not saying that people want to move to China, nothing like that. But the sympathetic feeling of this going down in the news, then whose side you going to be on? The people who paying your rent is going to probably be more who you have an ear towards. And so they don't want that to happen in America. They don't want nobody controlling America's outcome financially, but it's the way it is because it's the internet. So how do you govern the internet? You govern a company who runs the particular companies. And if they don't listen to you, then you can outlaw them in your country. And that's where the Supreme Court came out and was like, we're gonna rock with the lower courts and say it's banned. And so January 19th, they slam dunked it. And that was it. And it's really something deep to think about because this inauguration happening, it's the beginning of the year. It's a lot of people that's relying on these places for money for the new year. It's like the first quarter, like everything is starting over. So, and then, the people who aren't really successful in that place might want to rush over there now and try to do something because it's like if they back up, maybe they'll push my product, maybe they'll push my message, and I could start making money. But America is really a control freak, if you will, because it's Asian people here in America, and we trust them at least to think that they're not going to hurt us as far as walking around here. You know what I'm saying? They go to their country, they visit home, they be a part of their culture, and America's okay with that. But when it comes to overall influence, where it's like somebody is a part of the structure of a company and it's making ways through people's minds and controlling thoughts, and mostly the young people, because that's what TikTok is. It's like a younger thing, younger than Facebook, younger than Instagram, if you will. So that's a whole generation of people getting messaging from a company or a location that America not cool with. In their opinion, they cool with them as far as buying products from them. All the stuff we wear come from China. All the stuff we use, all the technical equipment we use, a lot of 99 or a large percent of it come from China. But when it comes to influencing people every day in their cell phones, looking at their phones, they not trying to have nothing. They want to have more control over that in America. And it's crazy, really, because, that company is rich, and so they don't have to sell. They can look at America and just say no. And if you say I can't be over there, then I won't be over there. And then all the people who make money from TikTok is going to be pissed. So when it comes down to elections, when it comes down to talking about America being safe, that these people ain't gonna have nothing to agree with that on. And now you got millions of people who could easily become some espionage person for China, some person who want to work to make sure China is coming up because they feel let down or disrespected by their own country. So it's a lot of that could happen, because you're talking about hundreds of millions of people that's actually on there living, talking, and making money. And if you're paying your rent, but you couldn't have a job, or nobody would hire you, or nobody would give you an opportunity, and TikTok allowing you to be yourself or do your job or breed this character that you play, you're not going to want to stop that because some American people don't like the company or believe that the company might be nefarious. You don't care. You be like, I want my rent paid. I want my pay, take care of my kids. I've been living in America all this time. I haven't been able to make money. I don't have a job. I'm not going to listen to some politician who's rich as hell tell me what I should be doing with my cell phone and what platform to be on. So it's a whole lot of everybody ain't trying to listen to each other. But, as an internet user, I think it's going to be more companies that come about, and it probably should just be more companies that come about on the inside of our country, but they have a lot of racism that block you from being at a certain level, block you from using certain equipment. It block you from getting certain access to the data and all this shit that you would need to build it. They put a lot of fees on top of that shit, and this shit didn't even exist. Before we was just using the internet, it was open. It had nothing to do with these apps that you had to go trap yourself inside and follow these guidelines in order for you to be on the internet. I remember the internet just being a place you went and you could see anything and everything was on there. But now, in order to operate, it's like go inside the internet and then land inside these locations. And you see that idea that they created is making them argue. Now they having problems. Okay, which location they gonna land in? Okay, they can't land in yours because you're from over there. The internet used to be open. You didn't have to go to nobody company. You didn't have to follow none of these community guidelines. And that's really what makes it stupid today. Because who is these people that's making these guidelines? And in one point, I do agree with that. Like, show your face. You know what I'm saying? Even with Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and whoever own the apps here, they got their name, their face out there. We know exactly who these people are. But when you talk about companies like them that's overseas, we don't know who these people are. Like, there's no face, there's no name, there's no nothing to connect you. There's like they just supposed to be somebody important, and we supposed to all just go with that. So I think that a little bit more transparency should happen on TikTok side. Let us know who these people are. Hopefully, it's somebody who speak English. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the people need to be able to make their money on that platform without infraction from the country they live in because it's not like you got something else for people to do. So, I'm on TikTok. I'm finna jump back on TikTok. My company called Yusef Two Times, which is my music brand. And you should rock with me, you know what I'm saying? And like and subscribe and share this message because, we talk that good stuff over here. Peace out.